The local representative of the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, Brother Tyrone Muhammad, and then we'll open the floor up for some questions and answers.
Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I'm going to get right to it because time is of the essence. On April the 27th in 2013, Mark Potok, who is the head of the Southern Poverty Law Center, was on the Rock Newman Show. Rock Newman is a radio personality in Washington, D.C. During the conversation, Rock Newman was letting Mark Potok know that Minister Farrakhan was coming on the show the next day. So somewhere in the conversation, it was seen and shown to Rock Newman that the Nation of Islam was on a hate group. So Rock Newman asked Mark Potok, and the hate group was given, it was being disseminated by the Southern Poverty Law Center. Right. So I want you all to reason with me within these few minutes that I have with these introductory remarks. So Rock Newman was shocked, like most of you all were, to see the Nation on the hate list. Right. So Rock Newman said, the Nation, and I'm paraphrasing, so he said, are you aware of all of the work that the Nation does? And Mark Potok, the president of the Southern Poverty Law Center, said yes. So Rock Newman began to mention the Million Man March and this and this and this, Mayfair Mansions, and Rock Newman said, Mark Potok said, I'm aware of all of that. Right. So Rock Newman said, well, do you have any incidents? Are there any events that you all have that we don't have that has shown the Nation of Islam doing some hateful crimes or acts against anyone? Right. Mark Potok, reason with me now, said no.
Think about that. Right.
So when Rock Newman, again, this is new to him. He's neutral. Right. He says, so what is it? Right. Mark Potok said it's the doctrine that categorizes the Nation of Islam as a hate group. Brother Steve went somewhat into the doctrine, but the doctrine simply says that black people genetically are inferior. Are superior. Right. Genetically. Now with a mindset of white supremacy, that don't settle good with those people. Right. Come on, brother. Are y'all with me? Yes, sir. Now, we're not going to take the time in these introductory remarks. Brother Steve already began to talk about what's recessive and dominant and bringing Caucasian people, archaeologists, scientists, Dr. Leakey, Mendel, to the witness stand to prove that fact. And it's not reverse racism, it is absolute, actual fact. That's right. Now, you all may not know my history. When you say that we are a hate group, it's really hilarious. Yes, it is. It really is. Right. Because in 1967, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad visited Washington, D.C. And do you know what they did to the messenger of God in 1967?
Come on, open that up.
They dispatched their forces to guard him.
That's right, they did. Come on.
He didn't ask for it.
Come on.
They did it because, see, they know something about us that we may not know about ourselves. At the Million Man March and 2,000 Million Family March, the Millions More Movement, 10-10-15, you all would not imagine what's going on behind the scenes. Dealing with the protection of not just the event, but also the protection of Brother Farrakhan. Are y'all hearing me? Yes, sir. Now, if you all remember, Brother Donald mentioned Brother Colin. Some of you all got mad with us when you all remember Elijah Muhammad silencing Malcolm X. Yeah. And also silencing Farrakhan silenced Dr. Colin. Right. Why? Because It was the manner in which they were speaking.
Come on, come on.
They were speaking truth.
Come on.
But we are not trying to spew hate. And we're not trying to talk about reverse racism. No. And you will have saw on a national level, people like Malcolm X, Dr. Khaled be penalized and set down, and some of you all didn't like that. You all remember Muhammad Ali, don't you? If we were a hate group, then why didn't they bring that up back in the 60s and 70s with Muhammad Ali?
Come on, come on.
That's right.
That's right.
Do you all know that in 1967, the Elijah Muhammad's phone was wiretapped?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sure was.
Do you all know that there is a 100-man task force that follows Minister Farrakhan everywhere he goes? Did y'all know that? So, come on, family, think with me. If this man is preaching hate, and we are a hate group, why are we so beautiful?
Come on.
Think with me.
Come on. Come on.
I told you all at the banquet.
Come on.
I said you would not see the most beautiful black people, or people for that matter, if you overlook the Muslims. You miss some beautiful human beings.
Come on.
If we are haters,
Come on.
we some damn good actors and actresses.
Say that.
You all know dang blame well we ain't no doggone haters.
Come on.
And you all know Brother Farrakhan is not that. And I know I have to land this plane. Last point I want to make. We are taught and trained, Brother Marlon, as FOI. FOI is the name given to the military training of the men who belong to Islam in North America.
That's right.
We have a vanguard class of women
That's right.
who are trained to kill
That's right. That's right. Dainty but dead.
if we are aggressed upon.
That's it. That's it.
How we don't care as much as a penknife.
That's right.
So if we were haters, then why don't we look at the U.S. Why don't we look like the U.S. government?
Open it up.
Why don't we look like Mossad?
Open it
Come
up.
on. Right.
Open it up.
Clan.
No. You know, we don't have a hate movement. We absolutely have a love movement.
That's right. That's right.
I used to be a district captain, and I was responsible for every man throughout Ohio, Pennsylvania, parts of Pennsylvania, and Kentucky.
Right.
I've had the honor and privilege to sit with Brother Farrakhan, not one-on-one, but amongst others on so many occasions.
Yes, sir.
Not that I'm any better,
Yes, sir.
not that I'm so special, as a representative of this great group of people that I have the responsibility to serve. Brother Farrakhan, if you want to talk about a man that is the embodiment of the will of God,
Come on.
and that loves God,
Yes.
and despite his enemies, he's cautioning us
Come on.
on how to deal with his enemies that we may possibly convert them.
Come on.
No, we're not a hate group, we are a love group.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, brother.